We're about to get into all of that, man. But before we do that, we got to get into this. Y'all ready? Okay, let's get into it. Listen at this, y'all.
Yes, bitch, I lied to Gail King, bitch. First of all, I didn't know that bitch was even gonna ask me about that shit. But she's always gonna talk about the shooting. Why'd you ask me about fucking Tory? That's not what this is about. Even if I was, I fucked this nigga like once, maybe twice on a drunk night. But you kept catching me out of my fucking mind. Yes, bitch, I lied to Gail King, bitch. First of all, I didn't know that bitch was even gonna ask me about that shit. But she's like,
Damn. She lied on her vagina, on his meat, his balls. She called Gail King a bitch. She tired. It's only so long you can hold the lie. The truth is starting to come out. She done snatched off her makeup and snatched her hair out her head. The whole documentary is about her being so depressed because she ain't keep it real not one time, and she's suffering the consequences. Y'all gotta see this one more time. Yes, bitch, I lied to Gail King, bitch. First of all, I didn't know that bitch was even gonna ask me about that shit. But she's always gonna talk about the shooting. Why'd you ask me about fucking Tory? That's not what this is about. Even if I was, I fucked this nigga like once, maybe twice on a drunk night. But you kept catching me out of my fucking mind. Damn, this is a sad story, everybody. She admitted that she had drunken sex on occasion. It don't matter who the dude is. Tory done ran up in that when she was inebriated, intoxicated, and she was too embarrassed to admit that she was living that hot girl life. But in her songs and all of her music, she admit a whole lot of stuff. When it's time to keep it real, she don't want to keep it real. All of them street codes and all that gangster she be talking. Now she gotta lie, not only on herself and her body, but she lied on Tory Lanez as well. Now he's sitting up in jail serving 10 years. Come to find out his lawyer was working for Roc Nation. People want him to come home. She done disrespected way too many people and got away with it. And like all I'm saying is, if y'all can't deal with this rapper, what y'all gonna do when it's time to hold the president accountable? Gail King responds to Megan Thee Stallion calling her a bitch in a new documentary. Gail is old enough to be her mother. She's supposed to respect her elders. But in Megan Thee Stallion's credit, I can go in on her all night. Gail ain't got no business asking people about what happens in their bedrooms. That's where she was wrong. The same way R. Kelly girlfriends checked her ass, that's the same way Megan Thee Stallion should have checked her as well. Listen
Love
to this.
Kelly, while their families claim he has brainwashed them.
In an interview you'll see only on CBS this morning, the two women told us there is nothing inappropriate about their arrangement with the 52-year-old singer. What is your relationship, both of you, with R. Kelly?
We're with him. That's our relationship.
We're with him. Yeah, that's what it is.
And we're in a relationship with him.
Right.
We just said it.
A very strong relationship as well. Yes, most definitely.
You know, how do we say this without being inappropriate? Is this a three-way relationship, or do you each have a separate relationship with him? How does this work?
Well, both
I'm
of
curious.
those.
Yeah.
We
Both
both
of
have
those?
our individual relationships with him, and
Right.
we all are family all together. We have our moments where we sit and watch movies all together. We go to amusement parks all together.
I'm not talking about Azrael going to movies and sitting watching, going to parks. I'm talking about is it a three-way sexual relationship?
Sexually, well, first of
between
all,
the
I'm
three
not
of you?
here to talk about my personal life,
Okay.
and I would never share with no one what I do in or outside of the bedroom. And as a woman, I'm sure you would not either.
You know,
I'm good.
My God. They tore her a new ass. As if that one wasn't big enough. They shut her ass down. She couldn't even recover. She knows she was wrong. Dead ass wrong. She ain't got no business asking them women what they doing in their personal lives,
Tell
man.
her, don't touch it.
But Megan Thee Stallion couldn't even hold it down against little old lady Gail.
That's just.
Her ass
Why is
lie.
she lying on the microphone?
Lie. Why the fuck did she lie?
That actually can plug into any computer. USB.
These women don't rap. They don't booty clap. They don't do none of that. They don't get on stage fronting in front of millions of fans, and they still was able to keep it solid with this woman. But not old Meg. Y'all need to see this, man. This is disgusting. I was pissed off when I first seen it. Now I'm starting to get mad all over again. Y'all gotta listen to Gayle King's response to Megan disrespect to her. Then we gonna get into what's going on with Tory Lanez. Listen to this, y'all.
Hey, I'm just sitting here minding my own business. People are reaching out to me saying, hey, Gayle, Megan Thee Stallion just called you a bitch. Well, I know you're expecting me, or maybe you're thinking I have something negative to say. I do not. I have nothing but great love and respect for Megan Thee Stallion, cheering her on always. But there's so much bigger things that are happening in the world, like radio today. There's so much to discuss. The election, 5 days and counting. 5 days. Are you ready? We're going to talk about that today. We have a historian who has predicted the last 9 out of 10 presidential races correctly. How is he feeling about this? How has this election gotten so nasty? It seems to be getting worse by the day. How do we tap that down? Let's discuss. What are you thinking as you're heading to the polls? I was in Pennsylvania yesterday. Pennsylvania voters have lots of thoughts.
Megan called her a flat out bitch, and all she talking about is the presidential election. When Snoop Dogg called her the B word, it was all out warfare. But when Megan did it, it bounced off like water on plastic. When Megan disrespected her, she changed the whole damn conversation. What type of immunity? What type of legion do they have to where they more focused on the presidential election instead of all that mud they be slinging? That's how you know it's a sinister game. I believe the reason why they put this documentary out now is because they know when some shit go down, who in the hell is gonna hold this woman accountable? She done been on Shay Shay. She done been on Saturday Night Live. She got Cardi B up there. She got all the big booty WAP bimbos promoting her vote. What y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna say when she fuck up? Is y'all gonna hold her accountable or not? If she tell a flat out lie and put a brother in jail, that's something that she definitely done before, according to them records of what she was doing before she was the vice president. She tell a lie and put her brother in jail, then come back and say she lied. Y'all gonna keep on listening to her mixtape the same way y'all doing to Megan Thee Stallion. That's what we gotta deal with here, man. If you want somebody to be president, then you need to be able to hold people accountable, regardless. Call them out on their shit and don't let nothing slide. But y'all ain't willing to do that. Y'all on their shit, man. Into her mixtape, then come back and say she lied. Y'all gonna keep on listening to her mixtape the same way y'all doing to Megan Thee Stallion. That's what we got to deal with here, man. If you want somebody to be president, then you need to be able to hold people accountable, regardless. Call them out on their shit and don't let nothing slide. But y'all ain't willing to do that. Y'all not willing to do that. Do that. Okay, let's move on. Y'all need to see this. Run that back. Let's go.
So Meg Thee Stallion dropped her documentary in her own words on Amazon Prime. And in the documentary, she talks about everything. It's like it showcases the beginning of her career to where we see her today, the death of her mom, the Tory Lanez shooting, her friendship with Kelsey, a bunch of different stuff. I wanted us to start from the beginning. She goes into detail because I had known that Megan had lost her mom. I had known that her mom was dealing, or like it was like a sudden sickness, but she actually gets more in detail about the moment that she found out her mom was sick and then the passing of her mom. Let's take a listen.
My mama, she called me and she was like, man, I can't have no words. And she was like, I really think something is wrong. Like, I'm talking really slow. I feel funny. I need you to call 911. I don't want to freak out because I don't want to freak her out. It was a tumor in her brain. We was just like, damn, like, how long this been going on? Like, and what does that mean? It's like she started giving me like a pep talk, like she knew something was about to happen to her. And then she started having back-to-back seizures. It was like she's just not responding. Like, I'm in shambles. And they had to like put her under. She was just brain dead. Like, so I stayed up there every day. I just was praying that she could just shake back from it. And once I realized she wasn't coming back, I was just like, damn, I can't keep her like this. So I had to make the decision to, I guess, pull the plug.
What the fuck? Hold up. She did what? She did what? Oh my God. She said she pulled the plug on her own mama. As soon as her contract started getting, she started getting more opportunities, more buzz, more recognition. All of a sudden, man, this is a dirty fucking game, yo. It's all fire. Now, I ain't saying she had something to do with her mother passing. But a lot of people would say her mother is the reason why she had all them bad contracts, why her business was messed up. And as soon as her mother departed, that's when she started trying to get her together and get all her ducks in a row. By any means necessary. This is showing y'all how it goes, man. People can get away with murder as long as them clappers is clapping, as long as somebody want to smash. That's all you need to do, is be smashable, and that way you going to be passable. People don't give a fuck about the blood on your fingernails. As long as you sexy and willing, that's the world we living in. People will give you a straight up pass on all of your bullshit. But that's Negro here nor there. Do y'all think she took her mama out of the game? Because if she'd go at Gayle King like that, ain't no telling what she'd do to her mama. She said it was all good, and one day she couldn't get her words together. She was stumbling on her speech. And I ain't trying to talk about her mama, but Nicki Minaj already let it be known that she was lying on her dead mama. Now, why would Nicki say that? And why would everybody keep calling her a liar? And she depicted herself as a snake. I don't know if she can be trusted.
It's just like watery. I don't like.
And I ain't gonna talk about how she look or nothing like that, but the position they put her in, she had to do some extra. There's plenty of Megan Thee Stallions out there in the world. I see them all the time. In regular, degular places doing regular, degular things. Yeah, they be built. I see chicks that look better than Megan Thee Stallion stocking groceries, man. Oh my mama. Oh my mama. I've seen it. They got everything she got and more, and still out there struggling. So what did she have to do in order to get in position to be a megastar? She going along with all their agendas. She know how to tear her brother down like a pro. That's a must. And the way she be wearing that color purple at premieres and going to court with her color purple on, I know she doing it for the girls. I know she doing it for the girls. And they put this documentary out right before Kamala went into office. So therefore, y'all know, shut that shit up. Who gonna speak out against a female president? This is blowing my mind. It's a double standard. And for you ladies out there, I do apologize, but I'm just speaking from a male perspective. I don't understand your plight as a female. I'm pretty sure it ain't easy, especially around that time. I swear I don't mean no disrespect. But this Megan Thee Stallion character really do be pissing me off. She a booty clapper, but people want to make it seem like she decent because she got a degree. How many strippers got degrees? What that got to do with anything? She got a degree, all right, 500 degrees with that ass, yeah.
Period.
Okay, I do apologize, man. Somebody hit that Cash App. $ Sean Blaze Docs. We're about to get into the second half of the video. If you stayed tuned this long, you tuning in to the right part, because this is going to be the best part. Y'all need to listen at this. Reg, go ahead, play that. Yeah.
She just passed like the next day.
You know, I went to sleep after her mother passed, but it wasn't just that her mother passed. Like, her mother was her world,
What?
her everything.
Her best friend, her manager,
Yeah,
her assistant.
yeah.
And she was sitting in the court. You see her sitting in, like, with Megan practicing her dance, and she, like, no. She was teaching her how to breathe on stage. Like, it was
because her mom used to rap.
Yeah.
Her mom used to rap, and you can see that her mother was living her dreams through Megan. So she was like the perfect everything for me.
Yeah. And when I saw that part, I thought, like, man, like, all this was happening when Big Old Freak was getting big. This was 2019.
Big Old Freak, yep.
Yeah, so she was like, you know, things were moving for her, and it was finally paying off, and then this happens. And then after that was the shooting. The shooting happened, and so her mom passed away in March 2019. And then she was shot in July 2020, and she called it in the documentary the worst year of her life. Now, she does get into Tory, and that whole time explains her friendship, how they became friends. They bonded over the fact that they had both lost their mothers. And then she talks about sleeping with Tory Lanez. Let's take a listen to that.
I used to be so confident in myself, and I used to be. It wouldn't have been a time where anybody would have asked me about somebody, and I would have been like, I would have been like, so, okay, yeah, I did that. I like to. What about it? But the way, like, they have villainized me for being this type of person, it started to make me second guess myself. Yes, bitch, I lied to Gayle King, bitch. First of all, I didn't know that bitch was even finna ask me about that. She's always finna talk about the shooting. Why'd you ask me about Tory? That's not what...
Regardless of what she's asking about, your job is to be honest. Tell the truth. And if you don't want to answer a question, shut her ass down, just like R. Kelly girlfriends did. Make her look stupid. Make her swallow her spit and blink her eyes 1,000 times before she shut the fuck up. You supposed to be the realest bitch in the game. She rapping with all that bass and aggression in her voice. She ain't ashamed to go out there with her ass clapping, but she too ashamed to tell Gayle King that she slept with Tory. As far as we concerned, she slept with every damn body. She could have gave a swift nod. Or an excuse, boss up. I don't get this, man. They put this girl in front of us and we don't know who she is. We gotta claim her as family. Her mama not around to vouch. They said as soon as her career started to take off, her mother was her manager, her assistant, the producer, the writer. You know she was gonna have to break her mama off. You're like, I am grown. If she can't tell Gayle no, you know she ain't gonna say nothing to her mama.
Period.
If she lying to Gayle King over petty shit like that, was she keeping it a stack with her own mother? Is she keeping it a buck about her own mother? She clearly not gonna be able to speak up for herself. So who's speaking up for her now? You can get her to say anything. She gonna say it. Lord have mercy. Hold on, y'all need to see this. Nicki Minaj had the Barbs trying to dig up Megan's mother's grave. She had them out there with shovels trying to get her mama out. Nicki Minaj cracked jokes about Megan Thee Stallion's dead mom. Said, don't come after my fam.
That part's crazy.
She snapped on her ass and did a whole single about it. Rest in peace to Megan's mother. Ugh, looks stank. As for why she said it, Nicki seemed to answer that question to some extent, reminding Megan fans that her family is constantly a focal point of criticism, and she's clearly getting sick of it. And Megan hissed at Nicki Minaj, and she shut that shit down. Talking about her dead Baba. Listen at this, y'all. Play that. Get it.
But you let everyone just be thrown under the bus. You let the baby be thrown under the bus, Tory, your best friend, your mom. You better go conjure up your mother and say and apologize. That's disgusting.
Shit.
Somebody said her bodyguard as well. We ain't even gonna run down the list. We'd be here all night. However, remember, you guys chose to constantly make my family the focal point, right?
Mm-hmm.
And remember what I told you would happen every time?
Uh-oh. She pulled her wedgie out her ass. Nikki, where you at?
But I understand how you begged. I was trying so hard, not to pay your dumb ass no mind, because I could tell you was thirsty. And I don't know if you sucked my DJ dick or not, but you was his best friend, hitting him every day. Can I get on clean radio? Can I get on clean radio? I go on live, you begging my fans. Tell her to add me.
Oh, God. She said that she was sucking off everybody in the industry just to get ahead. Before Megan started popping, she knew who she was because she was a big old freak, humping her way to the top of the ladder. Behind her mama back, her mama ain't know she was giving up that much coochie. But Nikki know. She don't know if she was fucking her DJ or whatever the case was. Next thing you know, her song came on after her song. Some big ass girl talking about she a big ass freak.
Period.
With a big old butt, big old legs, big old head, big old neck, big old nose, big old lips, big old tongue. Calm down, Blaze. Big old feet. Real big old feet. Okay, I gotta take a break, man. I'm gonna cut that off for a second. I'm over here Megan. Every time I talk about this chick, I get high blood pressure, man. Then you got this Kamala chick coming. You mix up with the Kamala, then Megan, then Cardi B. Like, somebody tell them to sit their ass down. I'm tired of it, man. I'm all womaned out. This can't be life. Matter of fact, somebody get up and make me a sandwich, man. Say that shit. That's why when Trump get in office, I'm going to Chipotle and get a big burrito. When Trump get his old ass in office, I'm going to celebrate because of Megan Thee Stallion. She could tell all the lies she want to tell. She could sit there and get shot or whatever she trying to do, man. As long as she not running the freaking country. Can you imagine if Megan Thee Stallion was president? Putin have been on toe that ass up and took over America the same day. She go over there to Afghanistan. They take her to Dubai and spoil her funky ass. Next thing you know, Abdul Allah is running America.
So Canadian rapper Tory Lanez, whose real name is Daystar Peterson, is serving a 10-year sentence in North Kern State Prison in Delano, California. Damn, that's right up the road. Lanez was convicted December 2022 of 3 felonies: assault with a semi-automatic firearm, having a loaded unregistered firearm in a vehicle, discharging a firearm with gross negligence. The shooting occurred July 12, 2020, after a party at Kylie Jenner's home in Los Angeles. Lane shot Megan Thee Stallion, whose real name is Megan Pete, in the foot. Damn. But they're saying that Kelsey's the one that shot her. So all this is that's why he hates Megan Thee Stallion.
America.
That's crazy.
If you can't trust Megan to be your president, what make you think her bestie is gonna do a better job? And I know people mad and y'all don't want to hear this, man. She all about the money. She don't give a about your black ass. She don't. Especially if you a man. Even if you a female, she gonna tell your ass to back the fuck up. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. I can't.
Those statements, if she made those false statements on the stand, that's a different story, but she didn't.
No, she talked about it in court.
That's what I just said.
Oh.
She didn't make those false statements.
Gotcha.
See, that they already making excuses for her, man. They already helping her out, especially him. You know he gonna do it. You know he gonna help the situation out. He not gonna apply no pressure at all. Lip gloss matching the headphones and everything.
I'm done.
He not gonna hold her accountable. He not gonna call her out for being a liar. That's what it's all about. Regardless of where she told the lie, in front of who she told the lie, it's all about her telling a lie on another man. If she's willing to do that for whatever circumstances, you can't take her word for nothing. But they not gonna say that, man. They gonna talk in circles. They gonna make excuses. Now I get it. A booty like that don't need to be in jail. But that's what it all boils down to. Her sex appeal is what's getting her out of all this trouble. If it was Lizzo that lied on Tory, like, he shot me in my feet. I swear he did. You see the bullet marks? He shot me in my ass.
There's this brand called.
It'll be so many jokes about the bullets bouncing off and all this bullshit. Tory shot the Michelin Man. He left Lizzo with 2 flat tires. The jokes wouldn't stop. But since she's a seductress, what if she wasn't a seductress, man? Dr. Dre beat plenty of women's asses, but they all had on baggy jeans and hoodies. That's Negro here, no that. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it, man.
I do.
Understand.
Yes.
It don't matter.
Yeah, so, but people were making it seem like this was the revelation that would, like, bring Tory home. It won't. It didn't help him when they were in court. So, I don't know. But also, too, I will say that in the documentary when she talks about Kelsey, because people were also surprised that Kelsey was in the documentary because Kelsey, who used to be her best friend and assistant, and her no longer speaks since all of the shooting stuff. I was like, wow, her and Kelsey were also super, super close. Like, Kelsey was around, you know, during the passing and the time of her mom. They'd been friends for years. She kind of stepped into the place that Megan's mom was in at one point, helping her on the road, and then all that just ended. I know I said this before, but I was sitting there thinking, like, she really don't have nobody. Like, her mom is not here. Her dad is not here. She's not friends with Kelsey anymore. It's like, dang.
So I'll go back up to the Tory thing real quick.
That's because she snaked everybody she ever got involved with. She slithered and bit them in their backs. Look at this, man. You can't trust nobody like this. According to her, she got a new mama, and it's a damn snake. She claims to be born again on some demonic shit. She come out this egg like she ain't never had a mama. That's how twisted this is, man. The rebirth. She got a new career, a new life. The music industry is her mama. She come out of egg every night on her show. That's blasphemous towards her mama. Wow. She ain't trying to give her mama no credit. She giving all the credit to the devil. Before she'll give her mama some credit for her fame and her success, she'd rather give all that credit to Lucifer. Truly, truly demonic, man. And that's why you can't trust nothing this woman say. What she doing? She speaking with a forked tongue. She selling this madness to the kids. Megan Thee Stallion shares a picture with a snake. I don't trust her ass. Would you trust somebody like that? I know I would. The imagery, look. Born again demon. You get to choose. She feel like she got to choose this time on how she want to metamorphosize her life. She decided to be a freaking snake. Nope, can't take her word for nothing. Not in my book. They said she ain't got, and I must admit, I seen the documentary and it looked like she is lonely as hell. All she do is sit on the internet, read negative comments, and cry. She read all them negative. She know people not feeling her. She know the fans and people really not feeling her vibe. But the people she appease in the music industry don't give a damn about the fans. They've just pushed that button and rev her ass to the top regardless of who like it. And for the idiots that do like it, they somewhere in the slums tricking off with some old ass, nasty ass man with warts all over his genitals while they got their headphones on listening to Get Money. That's what's going on. The people that really feel her message is at a clinic somewhere, crying and waiting for their mama to come pick them up. Like, I swear, I ain't never gonna have a hot girl summer no more. I swear I'm gonna keep my legs closed because I don't know what this is. They out here doing the most, trying to keep up with this chick. Who the fuck is that? Is that her mama? Is that what the fuck? The mama and the daddy. I know that ain't her. Huh? The hell they got going on in H-Town? Is that her? Wait a minute. And I ain't trying to get off the subject, but what the hell? Who is this man? That ain't her mama. And that's Megan in the back. Shit, they should have got with the money team and knocked some bitches out. She would have been a hell of a boxer. Matter of fact, if Megan's music career don't work, get with Floyd Mayweather. I could see her roughing up some bitches real bad. She already got the legs. She'll kick the shit out of a bitch. She ain't going nowhere, man. What she represent is awful, man. These women, excuse my language, but damn. It's doomsday. They throwing up devil horns at the damn presidential rally. This don't even go together. And we don't want this shit. Neither one of them. Then they bought this chick out. Go. They need to just go. No. We don't like.
Dominate the Rift with Opera GX. Install any official LOL esports mod from GX Store to unlock bonus content and features. Browse the collection and choose a mod. Open GX Corner and scroll to the Riot section with a brand new co-streaming hub. Set your language and choose a stream. Only on the browser for gamers. Only on Opera GX.